Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Infinity playthrough. This is part 21. Kind of 22, because last time we went ahead, did a little bit of an EV guide. I went ahead and showed a bunch of evolutions. But last time we played properly, we went ahead and got ourselves our 4th badge, and we got ourselves access to Surf by going ahead and defeating Chad down here, the man himself. So, the game has just very recently updated to version 3.0, which has changed a couple of our team members' stats and abilities and stuff, as there was a pretty big update, pretty big overhaul to a lot of things. I'm not going to go through every single thing that was changed. I am way too lazy for that, but I will talk about the things that have happened to our team. I was considering going ahead and grabbing a bunch of, new team members as well, but as they've just been changed, we'll use them for a little bit longer. The first thing I noticed is the happiness bar just immediately there, which is incredibly convenient for, evolutions that require happiness, but the one thing that I have noticed is my Blastoise seems to have more special defense and less physical defense. That seems to have been the way around that works, since I think it had exactly 140 special defense last time I saw. So it looks like its defenses have been shuffled a little bit. I know Uzma got a base stat total change to 580, but this looks exactly the same as before as far as I can tell. Juniper should have itself a more powerful attack stat and a frailer defense stats, apparently. And our good old Joltelope is probably going to be replaced, as it seems like its Fluffy has been replaced with Overgrow, which I'm a little bit sad about. I feel like Fluffy was a way better ability. It might have been put to its ability 2 and this is its ability 1 now or something like that, but we have lost Fluffy on Joltelope, so has to be replaced. But yeah, we've had a couple of changes to our team. The only other really important thing that I found super interesting in the version 3.0 change was they went ahead and added held items to every single wild Pokemon. And also, you can get those held items just by battling them. So that's pretty cool. No using Thief to try and, steal away their items. You can just battle them, and it's a chance that you get the held item that they have. I don't think it's after every fight. That would be a pretty annoying pop-up in the other game, but yeah, that seems to be the changes for 3.0 that I noticed. There was a lot of Pokemon changes. I even just looked through, all of the evolutions in case I wanted to put one on my team, as, like I said, I just did the EV guide. Funnily enough, I really like the Rock Eevee, which is really annoying because also the Azumarill was the Rock type that I wanted to use, and we're also using a Rock type on a team right now, and there was the Gargoyle that was a Rock type. This game really has made me like Rock types for some reason, which is not normally a type that I enjoy, so I'm kind of impressed that it's making me liking Rock types so much. But yeah, that has been the 3.0 changes. There was a lot of Pokemon changes, as I was about to say, to the evolutions and other things. I mostly just looked for ones that were going to affect my team that I'm using right this second, as looking through all of them seemed like it would be quite a bit of a pain, and I was way too lazy for that. But I am interested in going ahead and slapping one of the evolutions onto our team. I don't know who... Also, wait, did I say I had a Rock type on my team when I was talking about Terraflack? That is... Oh, no, I was talking about this. We do have a Rock type on our team. So many Rock types. Even Terraflack could have a Rock type move, and that would be our coverage, just between, Earthquake or Bone Sweep, the Bone Sweep, and Stone Edge. That'd be all the Rock type coverage we need for this game. Giving me an appreciation for Rock types, that's for sure. Speaking of Bone Sweep, though, goodbye, Dragout. But yeah, as it has been a little bit since I have actually uploaded any Pokemon Infinity because of the whole guide thing and the illness, I do want to remind everyone what our objective was, because I need to remind myself as well. But we got Surf, which allows us to head over to the left this direction. We ended off last time by going into Tidecliff Cave, looking for a shiny Lapras, and then we found out that we actually can't surf in caves in this game, which is crazy to me still, but we did not find a Lapras as there was a blocked path that we couldn't go down until we had something. I don't remember what the thing was, but it was blocked off for us at the moment. So we are surfing to the left to go up to Diamond Town, because that is our next objective. It should be where our 5th and final badge is, because our badge list is just 5 badges and then the shards. So we only need 5 badges in this game, meaning that will be our last one that we will need. And once we have that, we can then go ahead and go into the other temple up there or whatever it is, the Dialga temple equivalent, get ourselves another shard and bring that back to Professor Thorn. That's kind of our objective at the moment. So Surf has opened up a lot for us. I did say I might go back and, like, surf around all of the areas earlier in the game that we've already ran through to see if I could find any extra goodies. I didn't do that. I still want to do that, though, but I haven't done that yet. I'm sure there is a ton of TMs and chests and rare Pokemon and stuff that I can go back and find. Just haven't done it yet. Where am I going? But oh, can I get through here? Sneaky. What's the sign say? Suncrest Isle, less west, Torkoal Hermit's Shack. I could do that. I could be a hermit in a shack out in the middle of nowhere in the ocean. I feel like that'd be like my calling, honestly. That is our shack. There is an item up in the top left. It's just a full heal. I kind of want my repel to run out, as I have one active, just so I can see the wild Pokemon with held items and see if we can get one drop. Our scale. Nice. This is why we click random rocks that look suspicious by them. Okay. What do we have going on in here? Is this a Dragon Ball Z reference? I think this is a Dragon Ball Z reference. Huh? What? A person? Here. How did you stumble upon my home? Oh ho 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 ho! You're that kid that's been in the news reports. I'm famous. Oh yeah, I watch and listen to the news. I know what's going on. Not much, to be quite honest. It's easy to stay up to date. That's fair. Speaking of the news, did you hear about what happened up at Polken Heights? Yeah, I kinda was in the middle of it. No way, you were there? Goodness, you've got a lot going on. Need a ride to the island in the north? I do. It's pretty chilly up there, but nothing I can't handle. Hold on, I wanna check your Torkoal and your fridge and your inn. I want you're not gonna take me there before I can like loot around your house, right? Listen, I have my priorities. The waters between here and Diamond Peak Town are really rough, too much for a person to surf. My boat neutralizes that issue. I can get you there in a flash. I'll go get the boat ready. Join me when you're ready. Okay, I can loot his house. That's all that matters. Listen. Off the Torkoal. Torkoal seems to be sniffing around for crumbs. Feed your Torkoals. Everyone, feed your Torkoals. The refrigerator, there is some leftover turtle wave soup on the top shelf. Torkoal, don't look. Don't look. You need to stop looking for crumbs. You need to go outside. You need to run. Okay? Run, Torkoal. A bit of water that has been pulled at the bottom of the basin. Yeah. Pull to radio. Now's no time to receive radio waves. Only turtle waves. Field guide for Dune Drift Bay. To tell me, like, what Pokemon are in the area? Somewhat interesting, in case there was something new that I haven't had here, but also... I have 10 new evolutions that I can add to the team if I want to add new stuff right now. Are you ready to zip on over to Diamond Peak? I think so. Yo ho ho, off we go. Oh, we're transitioning. Transitioned. Bam. Look at that incredible transition skill. I could have edited so many things in there, and what did I do? I wiggled my hands around like an idiot. Perfect. So sorry, Carlos. I forgot to mention the pit stop we're going to have to make. What? I promised my buddy that I would stop by here the next time I went up to Diamond Peak Town. I would be weighed down with guilt if I didn't keep my promise. It'll only take a few minutes, and then we'll be on our way again. I'm getting flashbacks to Cinnabar Island and the whole Sevi Isles arc. Uh-oh. Ah, another person. Never seen so many people with spiky hair in such a short amount of time. Weird. Hi. My friend isn't in his shack. Where could he be? Carlos, will you look around for my friend? He's got to be somewhere on this island. I'd look, but I'm still recovering from climbing the stairs back there. That's a mood. I'm not as energetic as I used to be. Hi, Apom. What else do we have around? Goodies? Normal goodies, normal goodies, normal goodies, normal goodies. Normal goodies the whole way down, huh? Do you have anything interesting? I've learned a lot about Pokemon moves in my travels. Would you like me to teach one of the moves I know to your Pokemon? Hurricane or Iron Head? Iron Head is a good move. I already have it on Juniper though, but yeah. Hurricane, however, is just OP. I really like Typhoon because it's a new move, but like Hurricane in the rain, 100% accurate because of the rain. I would be silly not to, right? I would be silly not to do this. This is just perfect for us. This is perfect for us. I think Blastoise learns Hurricane naturally, but, like, take it earlier. I think we still have to find a Thunder TM somewhere if we want to get Thunder as well. But our moveset, we get Thunder, is actually crazy. It is, like, the ideal rain setup kind of moveset. What's this? Floor store. I'm very sorry for yoinking this right off your table. I hope you don't mind. The books we choose to read can have a profound impact on who we are and who we become. That's true. Can I steal this fishing rod? Fishing equipment, presumably belonging to the owners of the home. I cannot steal the fishing rod. Unfortunate. Goodies? Goodies? Hi. Easy to ignore the world out there when you only need to focus on the routine comfort of here and now. That's also very true. What do we have in here? Hello, I've been practicing a game to play with my grandson back on the mainland. I like games. Called Trippy Triod, I think. Never mind, I'm not doing that silly. You just say bit rude in it. You really just said a bit rude in it, okay. The legends that revolve around ego are intertwined with space, time, and our very perception of reality. Just as the architects of IHD Temple not be sure what they experienced, can we be so sure we know what we are experiencing? Listen, that's too deep for me, buddy. I just got hit with the bit rude in it. I'm still recovering. Okay, you can't hit me with psychological stuff. Existential crisis stuff after I got hit with bit rude in it. Oh, rival battle? Whoa, Carlos. I'm surprised to see you here. Hello, other spiky-haired kid. Got me at a good time. I was looking for a battle. If all of our team levels up in this battle, it will be a good way to test if them leveling up affects the stats on them, because it might just be that they haven't like had a chance to update since I've gone ahead and updated the game. They might need to like level up for their stats to reflect it. I'm just gonna discharge. You do get outsped by the God Frogger himself. Can we get a paralysis? No, first time paralysis. I'm curious what the damage difference is between Hurricane and Discharge. Oh. Into Snorlax. I mean, this is way stronger, so that's good, but... Level 67 is a bit higher than what we have ourselves. That is a considerable amount stronger. I'm just going to go into Juniper because Snorlax's special defense is crazy, and that way we resist normal type moves. Punch is fine. Does hurt when it crits, but it's fine. We have Horn Leech. We can get a lot of recovery back. It's okay. I could set up Toxic Spikes. I might set up Toxic Spikes. Am I a bad person if I set up Toxic Spikes in a casual NPC battle? It might be. I might be a bad person for this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to set up Toxic Spikes. Only a single layer? Well... yeah, only a single layer, because I actually want to recover with Horn Leech more than I want to set up the full Toxic Poison. Normal Poison will be enough, just to whittle things down a little bit. As level 67 is a high level, and I'm assuming his ace is going to be even higher than that, because I don't think his ace is a Snorlax. Could be wrong, but I don't think it's a Snorlax. I assume it would be the starter. So, Snorlax goes down, gets some good XP. The XP share is on, so everyone's going to get that delicious XP. Godfrogger wants to come back out. Against my grass type? Really? I'm curious if Joltelope can just, like, annihilate it, though. I don't know what secondary type it has, if it has one. Either way, I think we're just going to go ahead and Horn Leech. Just on the off chance that it'd, that's unfortunate. Aqua Tail. That could have been halved if we had Fluffy, but we don't have Fluffy anymore. It's unfortunate. Star Raptor. I mean, I also still kind of want to stay in, but we have Uzma, I guess. Close combat would hurt. Staraptor is a crazy Pokemon, and it will hurt. I'm gonna click Rock Slide anyway. We outspeed a Staraptor. That feels weird. That feels illegal. We do get close combated. We live. With the defense drop, we can probably just finish it with a Fire Punch. I can't believe we outspeed a Staraptor. Withdrew the Staraptor to go into Crawdad. Okay. Okay. We got a lot of swaps happening in this fight. A lot of swaps. I mean, I'm also going to swap, so I can't really criticize, because I'm about to do the exact same thing, but a lot of swaps. We go back into Juniper, because Juniper, despite the version 3.0 update lowering its defenses, it's still got great defense. Ow. So about those defenses, they're actually terrible. I take it back. Our defenses suck. That Crawdon annihilated us. Our defenses are not as good as I thought. Definitely because of the crit, but still. If I... Okay, this is also a little bit of a test. I'm going to energy root my Magna Zone, and I want to see if the happiness bar goes down on the menu screen after the battle. Night Slash. Is it going to crit again? It did not crit, meaning we should be fine. Between Horn Leech... I mean, a Horn Leech will easily KO, but between Horn Leech and our leftovers, we should also recover a lot. We also outspeed the Crawdon, which is very nice. I didn't actually realize if we would outspeed or not. Not that Crawdon is particularly fast, but I don't associate Magna Zone with being fast either, so... Uzma wants to learn Meteor Mash. Like, Eruption is a good move. Our special attack isn't bad. It was like 134 or something before we leveled up. It's not a bad special attack stat, but I do like the idea of having more coverage, and I do like the idea of getting an attack boost. We also already have Fire Punch coverage, which uses our physical attack, which is higher, and gets boosted by our ability because it boosts punch moves. I don't think it's worth having Eruption. I like the option to hit things on the special side with mixed attackers, but I don't really know if Uzma is a mixed attacker anymore. Also, Uzma outsped the Staraptor, so I'm going to bring it back in. I'm going to believe that it can outspeed the Staraptor again. Could be a speed tie, this might be a mistake, but we outsped the first time, we're doing it again, and we're punching it in the head. Yep, Uzma is faster than the Staraptor. Actually, we were speed tied before we leveled up, so we're definitely faster now. What am I saying? Venusaur. I would like to stay in, but yeah. I can just hit it with steel type moves. Juniper, can you just annihilate everything for me? That'd be great. That'd be appreciated. It's gonna get poisoned, level 67 as well. Okay, so the same level on the aces, that's fine. Stealth Rocks have been set up. My Uzma will die if I bring it back in. No more Uzma. Without healing it first anyway. Is that poison going to be enough to take it out? I'm gonna go with no, but it's gonna be close. Tragic. Actually tragic. Well, I guess we'll Horn Leech and we'll heal back the 1 or 2 HP that we'll get from it. Although with him Giga Draining, who knows, we might get like 4 or 5. That looks like a solid 4. Nailed it, okay. That's a solid 4 HP back just to take a bunch more to a Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin. Okay. And the final Pokemon, Dragalis. What if we Bone Sweep it? Can we just sweep? Stealth Rock isn't gonna do too much. Oh! Hi. I don't recognize you. I'm getting, like, Kakuna, but slightly angrier vibes. What is this possibly going to do to me? I know it's a dragon type because its name starts with drag, so if it's not a dragon type, that's actually illegal, and the police will come for the developers of this game. That can't happen. It has to be a dragon type. Dragon Bug? Is this the evolved form of the Scarlava that I have in my box? It might be. What if I just Thrash? I'm just gonna Thrash. I assume Bug Dragon. That was a crit. Dragon Pulse, that checks out. Didn't do too much damage. Poison damage kicks in. This Thrash doesn't need to crit. We are fine. Good job, Terraflag. You beat up a bug. Wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for this either. I'll admit I lost, that's fair, but I wasn't on my A game. See, this place brings me fond memories, which were distracting me. Parents took me here quite a few years ago for a fishing trip, back when the currents weren't so rough. It's a bit surreal to return to a place from your childhood and see how it's changed. Fortunately, Suncrest Isle hasn't changed much. I was on my way up to Diamond Peak Town, and I thought I'd make a stop here to check out IHD Temple. I didn't really get it when I was younger, but I'm hoping I can appreciate the historical value now that I'm older and much wiser. I do not feel like this guy has gotten any wiser. You're free to join me. Huh? Something is going on over at the temple. Now you gotta join me. What if I heal first? Wait, was there even a Pokemon Center earlier? Did I run past a Pokemon Center? I did not. Wait, this is Pokemon Center? There's a little plus. There we go. Okay, that was... Nope, this is, in fact... Oh, the bed is the Pokemon Center. Okay, we're fine. I was gonna say, I didn't remember a Pokemon Center, but... That'll do. I want to quickly check Uzma. Did Uzma's stats update? That's a lot faster, right? I'm not crazy. HP has gone down, speed has gone up. It's a lot faster. Okay, so Uzma lost a little bit of HP bulk and got faster. Magneton lost some special defense, I think, and its attack seems to be like 20 points higher. Joltelope is the same. This is kind of the same. I do notice some differences. So it does seem like you have to go into a battle and level them up for the stats to update when you update to version 3.0. Good knowledge to have. Very good knowledge to have. We get a PP max as well. That's nice. Oh, those sorts of rough currents. Is there any way that we can surf along those to actually get to any more hidden items? All right, now at least, I guess. Look, it's those Team Fate people again. They look like the same ones that beat me at Palkin Heights. What do you mean, IHD Temple? You know we were supposed to go to Kronos Temple, right? Yeah, I figured with time being a flimsy construct, we could afford to do some sightseeing. You know, we've both been here before. It's not like we need a tour. Let's just stick to the mission objective. Oh ho ho, did I hear you young folk? Would you like a tour of IHD Temple? Absolutely, we will. No, sorry, we don't have time. You really must be going. We have... Oh, great. Well, whoops. This is why we stick to the plan. You had a good chance to recruit them. I don't think you're gonna recruit us, but I'd like to see their sales pitch. You know, maybe I'll change my mind. Who knows? I'll consider it. Okay, let's see. No, the boss said no more recruiting until they give the word. No, come on now. Well, what if we just beat them in a battle? No, that's a dumb idea. I think we should just defeat them in battle instead. Wait, huh? That's exactly what That's what the boss would want. Beat them in battle to demoralize them and stop them from pursuing their perceived destiny. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. These two, they have a dynamic going on. You hear that? They're going to come beat us in a battle. They can try. You're obviously the better of us. I will heal your team so you can take them on. I'll be here for support. Oh, I kind of already ran back and healed, expecting there to be more at the temple, but sure. I'm sure the boss will be pleased with your defeat. Now we won't have time to check out the ruins. Am I battling both of these by myself? I am, aren't I? Oh no. Actually, why am I saying, oh no, this is way better. I would much rather fight them both by myself. Yeah, this is a huge upgrade. Okay, nice. Thank God. I am going to... What am I going to do here? Do I want to hurricane something? I think I'm going to Fire Punch the Garbodor, because I'm pretty sure that's a Steel Poison type, so fire will be good, and I'm going to just try and Scald Burn the Crobat, I guess? I could also double into the Garbodor to get rid of it. I don't like the idea of Crobat just slowly toxicking my entire team if it is running toxic, so I want some damage off on it. I could double into the Crobat if I'm not afraid of the Garbodor. Both of these things can toxic me, so I want them both dead. I'm just gonna Fire Punch. Frost Poison. Well, at least it's not toxic, I guess. Uzma's the second fastest thing on the field. That did very little damage. Let's say a lot of damage, but I mean a very little amount of damage. Scald one-shots the Crobat, though. Okay. Okay. Nice. We take those. Garbodor is using Nasty Plot. Hate that. That's scary. I wonder if it has... Let's say, I wonder if it has something like Fur Coat that's halving its, like, damage taken to physical moves, but obviously not Fur Coat. I don't think it actually has Fur Coat, but it has something equivalent. Maybe it just has a monstrous physical defense stat, though. I probably want to swap Uzma out. I'm just swapping the Juniper. Juniper's immune to poison, resists steel, resists water. It's just kind of the thing to go for. Azumarill comes in, burn it, burn it, burn him, burn him. Unfortunately. I was hoping for fun. Whirlpool on Juniper is fine, because Juniper wants to stay in against these two water types. That's A-okay with me. We could go for Discharge. I don't know if I want to paralyze my own Magnezone, though. It's objectively the right play, but also, what if I just Hurricaned the Prinplup and Prinplup actually just got destroyed? Because it's a Hurricane. And the base power of that move is insane. That did so little damage. Eviolite Prinplup? Is that what we're fighting? At level 60 plus in the game, we're fighting Eviolite Prinplups? Weird. Whack. Tariff Whack, as the name pops up. Drill Peck. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of want to just double into the other slot. I could not be less afraid of this Prinplup. I don't know what it's going to do, but I'm not afraid of it. I'm just going to Hurricane into the Sceptile, obviously. I mean, a Hurricane into a Sceptile. Sceptile's gone, right? I don't even need to worry about attacking it again. I can just go for the Prinplup just fine. There's no way Sceptile lives. Unless it's Focus Sash. Hold on. Wait. No. No, he's just disappearing. That's fine. Does Juniper want to learn Bulldoze? Nah, we have a Tariff Whack if we want to use ground-type moves. If it learns Earthquake at some point, I remember seeing on the changelog that Magnemite and Magneton for the evolution line can't learn Earthquake, but the Magnezone can, which was also a way of learning that Magnezone can learn Earthquake in this game. Because I did take a brief look through. So, if we get Earthquake, then I might slap that on instead of Heavy Slam. We are going to Hurricane that Blissey, and we are going to Ironhead the Garbodor to try and flinch it, I guess? Sure, why not? See how it goes. Let's use a Sucker Punch. Didn't do too much damage, considering I think that thing has base 255 physical attack. I'm pretty sure the thing is actually just like a monstrous attacker, rather than a normal Blissey, which is monstrous defense. Ironhead does okay damage, actually. That Ironhead did comparable damage to my Fire Punch. What? That's weird. That's weird. I don't know about that one. I don't know why the Fire Punch did so little damage. Maybe did he have a berry that weakened Fire-type moves, and I didn't see it? That could have been the case. That might have happened. I might have missed a berry weakening Fire-type moves. That seems believable. Boss is gonna be mad. Great, now we're gonna have to make a recovery stop before meeting up with the boss. Hey, blonde kid, are you interested in joining? Why the blonde kid? Why not me? Pick me! Recruit me! I guess they're blonde, they kind of have something in common. And... What did I say about recruiting? We need to go. You always try to stifle my team building efforts. Hey, I like your hair. They have a whole blonde unison going on, and I'm just left out here. What? Come on now. Thanks. They were talking to me. Oh. Where do I get one of those? I want one of those. Sorry about the weird compliment I gave them. I was just so flattered that they wanted to recruit me that I felt I should say something nice in return. Anyway, seemed to handle them pretty easily. Nice job. I wonder what they wanted with IHD Temple anyway. Looks like we can go check it out. Oh, let's poke our noses in, I guess. Oh, more time? Guide to the temple was just as confused as we are about the appearance of those Team Fate people. Said he'd be willing to show us around. I've seen it before, so you can go ahead without me. Sure. Item. 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 Okay. I will take my loss. No item. Why, hello there, kiddo. Nice job with the schmucks back there. I was just doing my daily hike up the hills to the temple, and all of a sudden, they showed up out of nowhere. You and your friend showed up right after that, and I'm glad you did, because I'm not one for battling. No, my focus is more on the preservation of this here temple. AHD temple. Would you be interested in a short history lesson? Sure, we can do this. Very well, follow me. If this extends the episode to 45 minutes, I apologize in advance, but I am a little bit curious. I've studied the stone carvings here for many years. They tell of an event that occurred long ago. The story goes that hundreds of years ago, long before the Dunestone Temple was destroyed, an event was witnessed from the very cliffs outside this cabin. Off in the horizon, close to the coasts of the mainland, a beam of intense light is said to have shot straight up into the sky. More curious is that within the same day, 3 bright flashes had occurred at various temples around Ego, preceding the light beam. It's almost as if the beam appeared at the midpoint between the 3 temples. Some say the villagers here saw Arceus emerge, or a ghostly figure resembling Arceus. Others have mentioned the sighting of a serpent that fills the sky. Rayquaza? Regardless, months went by before any of the witnesses from this island were able to investigate further. Finally, a family braved the journey across the sea to where they remember seeing the beam. It's said that staring at the location daily from home had burned it into their memories. They are slightly insane, and I don't know if you should trust their words. That seems like something an insane person would do. It took them several days to reach it. They struck land. There wasn't much here other than stone pillars and a slab on a small sandy island. They were fascinated to make such a discovery and named the place Ego Sanctum, but nothing else ever came of it. They never figured out what caused the Koros, Kronos, and Chaos temples to flash like they had. They could never come to a conclusion on what the beam of light served, and it was still never confirmed what they had all witnessed emerged from the light only to vanish moments later. It's all just a tale lost to time, as is the rest of our lives when we pass. Oh, that got dark. It's worth our time to study the past. It doesn't just teach us what happened, but also why things are the way they are. This particular history lesson, however, leaves more questions than answers, I'm afraid. Well, thanks for listening. It's not often we have guests on our island, especially not so many in one day. Now you give me a massive goodie, right? Like a master ball. Suppose I'll head back down the hills now. You're gonna leave without giving me anything for listening to your story? Come on, even the Pokemon fan club member gives you like a rare candy if you listen to his silly Rapidash. Where's my goodies? Where's my reward for listening for like 3 whole minutes? Come on now. Okay. Where is this dude's friend? Has he reappeared in the time? Yeah, he's reappeared in the time. Okay. Oh, so my friends told me all about what happened on the hill. How riveting. Oh, it was the guide. Got to catch up a bit, so if you're ready to head up to Diamond Peak Town, we can go. Oh. Cool. Let's go ahead and head up there. We'll leave things off at the start of Diamond Peak Town. You ready to zip on over? Let's go. Yo ho ho, and off we go. Oh, sorry, transition. Ooh. Okay. Land ho. I can stick around for a bit if you need a ride back. Good luck, kiddo. Alright, and that is where I think we will wrap things up for today. Next time, we will obviously start exploring Diamond Peak Town. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode of Pokemon Infinity and are excited to maybe see what else lies within version 3.0, please go ahead, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,